Ophelia greeted the man who she referred to as Balzac. She told him that she is not happy to see him. Ronan asked the vampire to tell him why she came. He reminded her that he asked her to stay away. He asked Ophelia if she knows the leader of the mosquitoes. Ophelia told our boy that she knows the man quite well. She told Ronan that the vampire's name is Balzac von Bashaba. According to Ophelia, Balzac is a relative of the Shadow Duke who rules the vampire world, and he is the strongest second-in-command who supports the Shadow Duke. Balzac told Ophelia that he never expected to meet her in the temple. With a sad look in his eyes, the man told Ophelia that he has missed her. He asked the girl if she has been well. Ophelia glared at the man when she heard what he said. Balzac slowly walked up to the girl. He told her that it has been 83 years since they last met. He asked her to tell him why she is interfering in Ronan's business. The man immediately told Ophelia that such things are not important. He told her that the fact that they are now together is more important. Before Balzac could get close to her, Ophelia asked him to stay where he is. She explained to the man that she has not forgotten the incident that took place. She told him that it is an unforgettable nightmare. Balzac became sad when he heard what Ophelia said. The scene shifts and we are taken to the past. We see Ophelia crying in a pool of blood. The girl held another girl in her hands. With tears in her eyes, Ophelia took a look at the person in front of her. This person turns out to be Balzac. The man looked at Ophelia with sadness in his eyes. The scene shifts and we are taken back to the present. Upon hearing what Ophelia said, Balzac realized that the girl needed more time before she could forgive him for what he did. Ophelia explained to the man that she understands that what he did was inevitable. She knew that Balzac had no choice but to block her younger sister from hurting the Duke. When the girl thought back to the past, she realized that her sister was not in her right mind. It was as if her sister was entranced by something. Although Ophelia knew this, she told Balzac that she has not still forgiven him for what he did. She told him that he cannot take back what happened. Balzac was not offended when he heard this. He told Ophelia that he understands her feelings. He assured the girl that he was prepared to hear things like this. Our boy did not understand what was happening. He put his sword into his sheath. He wondered if the fight is over. Ophelia asked Balzac to tell her why he is working with the Blood's Hook. The girl was certain that Balzac was not the type of man that works with such a stupid organization. She was more surprised to see that Balzac was the one who lent the vampires the fresh blood essence. She asked the man if he has some business with Jaredin. Balzac smiled when he heard this. He told Ophelia that he only has one reason for going through such stress. He placed his hand on his head and revealed to Ophelia that he has an unfinished fight with Jaredin. The man explained to the girl that he coincidentally met Jaredin on the west side of the continent. He fought the instructor with a warrior's pride on the line. Balzac revealed to the girl that he has fought many strong people with strong abilities. However, only a few were quite good. He told Ophelia that he was going to have one of his best fights if the sun had not rose and interfered with his fight. After the fight, Balzac tried to find Jaredin again. However, the instructor vanished so perfectly that he barely left any traces. A few years later, Zvi and his friends came to meet him in his castle while he was suppressing his unappeased thirst. Zvi told the man that he has found Jaredin's whereabouts. He told Balzac that he will bring Jaredin to him if he gives him one of his fresh blood essence. He promised Balzac that he would turn Jaredin into a vampire and allow him to enjoy eternal battles. Balzac could easily see through Zvi's intentions. However, he did not care since it was the kids that were going to struggle. Unfortunately, Zvi's efforts was all for nothing thanks to Ronan. While looking at our boy, Balzac thought about how amazing Ronan is. Although the vampire placed a restriction on his powers, he could not still believe that our boy managed to keep up with him for a moment. Balzac realized that in the next 5 years, Ronan will become an opponent that will be able to put a sword to his neck. The man was also curious about the strange energy which our boy was emitting. He had never sensed this type of energy before. Balzac gathered his energy into his hand. He decided to have a fight with our boy. The man immediately took away his energy when he saw Ophelia's face. He did not want to hurt the girl for the second time. He took out some blood and gave it to Ronan. The blood took the shape of a rock when it got into our boy's hands. Balzac told him that it is the fresh blood essence which he wanted. Ronan was shocked to see this. He reminded the man that the item is very rare among vampires. Balzac turned around and told our boy that most vampires will probably never obtain the item even if they work for their entire lives. He told Ronan that he gave it to him because he is a future prey that he has set his eyes on, and because it is a deserving present for his friend that he has not seen in 83 years. Ophelia was shocked to hear this. The man gathered his energy in his hand and sent an attack at a wall. He explained to Ronan that he is sensing the same energy he has from the wall. He told our boy that it might be beneficial to him if he checks the wall. Ronan was shocked to hear this. The moment the man said this, his body began to slowly fade away. He told our boy that he hopes he is stronger the next time they meet. He revealed to Ronan that he wants to have more fun next time. The moment he said this, his body turned into petals and disappeared in the air. Ronan was annoyed to see how Balzac was flashy till he left. After the man left, our boy turned to the wall. He wondered about what was behind the wall. Our boy believed that he might know what it is. The scene shifts and we are taken to Jaredin's tower in the academy. The instructor was shocked to see Ronan holding the fresh blood essence. He asked our boy to tell him how he was able to obtain the item. He asked Ronan if he is really giving him the item. With a smile on his face, Ronan told Jaredin that he worked hard to get the item. He told the instructor that he will be astonished to hear what he went through to get the item. Before our boy could say more, Jaredin grabbed his hand and fell on his knees. He thanked Ronan for giving the item to him. As the man remembered his wife that was dead, tears came upon his eyes. He thanked our boy for helping him. Ronan smiled when he heard the instructor thank him. He went on his knees and told Jaredin that he did not even give him the chance to brag. While Jaredin was crying, we see Balzac appear on a building next to the tower. The vampire watched the man as he cried. While looking at the man, Balzac said that there is no fight more boring than a fight with someone who has lost his fighting spirit. He said that he only came because he was curious to see how his old rival was doing. It turns out that Balzac was talking to Ophelia, who happened to be behind him. The man told the girl that he does not plan to do any other thing. He asked her not to be worried. Ophelia told the man that she knows he will not do such dishonorable things. She explained to Balzac that she simply wanted to thank him for helping her friend. Balzac was shocked to hear this. The vampire smiled and said that he has made a huge advancement in only 83 years. He felt like he was supposed to be thankful to Ronan. He explained to Ophelia that he would like to stay forever. As his body slowly faded away, Balzac told the girl that he hates the fact that he has to return. He revealed to Ophelia that there is an evil group causing some trouble among vampires. He explained to her that the group was the one that led to the creation of the Blood's Hook. With a smile on his face, the man asked Ophelia to contact him whenever she needs him. He called the girl his eternal rose and told her that he will always look forward to her call. The moment he said this, his body changed into petals and disappeared into the air. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 40 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.